Hey, it's Tuesday at 2. Welcome in. Plan B Sales in Concord, North Carolina. Steve Post from Motor Racing Network. So glad you joined us. Talking diecast, talking NASCAR racing, and we are elbows deep in the 2020 season. So good to have you on board. John Zip right on the pole position checking in with us. So hello, John, and hello to everyone else joining us here on Facebook Live, on Twitch, on Periscope, on YouTube, and all of our channels. We are so glad that you have chosen to spend a little time with us here on our Tuesday afternoon conversation, or whenever you watch it as it's saved for eternity here on the World Wide Web. We have got diecast. I know this is a diecast review show, and we go through times where we don't have new diecast. Well, we have new diecast. Some of it is sold out. Some of it is available. You can go to www.planbsales.com and see what we have available now. There are some cool cars that we have, that is for sure. Bradley checking in. What's up, Postman? I'm just hanging out, just talking a little NASCAR racing on a Tuesday and having a good time. So let's do that. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Kevin Harvick, a new paint scheme and another win. So Harvick, race-winning diecast, is available, and you can get all 4 of the cars that he's won since the COVID-19 lockdown. They're all available, race-winning diecast. Kevin Harvick, you can check it right out at www.planbsales.com and see what we have there of race winners. If you're a Harvick fan, it's time to start ordering this stuff up, because this stuff is spectacular with all the different Busch Light paint schemes that he has and really, really fun stuff. So yes, indeed, we need you to check that out at planbsales.com. Let's talk a little diecast. Okay, we're going to start right here because this is one of the neatest cars from a very, very neat moment in the sport. On the surface, you look at it, it's the number 14, the Haas CNC car. Yes, we think about this. Where's the paint scheme from? Well, wait a minute. On the back, on the window, it says Stewart. This is the test car from the Circuit of Americas that Tony Stewart ran this stock car down on that F1 course down in Austin, Texas. Tony Stewart, new diecast. Boy, there's a phrase we haven't said in a while. All of you Tony Stewart fans, you need to get this bad boy right here, the Circuit of the America test car. Of course, Gene Haas, very involved with Formula One racing, and Tony's partner on Stewart Haas Racing. And this is a Tony Stewart new diecast. Shout it from the mountaintop. We've got smoke diecast. How about that? Great, great stuff. That is for sure. Really, really fun Tony Stewart car there. Got some conversation going on. D. Benedetto. Yeah, that's right. We got all kinds of stuff here. Oh, no, Bradley's from the hospital bed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're going to get through and get going. Yeah, Tony Stewart Ford. Yeah, you're right about that. That's what our buddies at Plan B Sales are saying. Tony Stewart Ford. So yeah, Tony Stewart diecast available right now at Plan B Sales. Look at this, the UniFirst car, Chase Elliott. Boy, that's a good-looking race car. Chase Elliott, the UniFirst colors on that machine from Hendrick Motorsports. We have that one just arrived. And speaking of Chase Elliott, the Mountain Dew Zero machine. Yes, indeed. Good-looking Chase Elliott diecast. Huh, you kidding me? Put that on the mantle and just watch people head turn to watch and see how good that looks. So great, great Chase Elliott diecast, the Chevy Camaros from Hendrick Motorsports. Continuing on with the Camaro theme, let's take a jump over to Ganassi Racing. How about this one? Kurt Busch, the gear wrench car. I have always liked this car. This started off, I think, when Jamie McMurray was driving, the gear wrench colors on it. I just like the color scheme. It's kind of the flat black, looks a little bit like the old Furniture Row flat black, but the gold trim on this looks really, really good. So the gear wrench colors, Kurt Busch diecast, available in stock. All right, we've got some autographed Penske cars now. We have got the Ryan Blaney Advance Auto Parts car. Man, that's a good-looking car. That one pops for sure. Advance Auto Parts. We've got the standard finish, standard car, and right here next to it, the Certificate of Authenticity. Make sure you get that with all of your autographed diecast. Ryan Blaney Autographed Diecast. The Advance Auto Parts car, autographed by Blaney, right there on the windshield. So really, really fun stuff. Neat stuff. Again, Certificate of Authenticity, whether it's from RCCA, whether it's from Action, whether it's from Plan B Sales or Lionel, make sure you have it. That means that that pen in that driver's hand touched that windshield to sign that autograph. This was the the sweater car. Yeah, the holiday dress-up sweater car. I don't remember what the actual term of it was, but Brad Keselowski, look at this. Do you have an ugly sweater contest? Well, this is a good-looking race car dressed up like an ugly sweater. So Miller Lite did this last fall, and Brad Keselowski with the holiday theme to that car, the winter dress-up car, the holiday dress-up car. So we have that one non-autographed, and likewise, we have it autographed by Brad Keselowski right there on the windshield. So neat stuff. Good-looking cars from Brad Keselowski. We're going to continue on with the 1/24th scale diecast. Young Matt DiBenedetto in the Wood Brothers car. I looked down real quick and saw the Menards on it and thought of Blaney, but this is Matt DiBenedetto. Okay, it is the Menards Maytag car. We've got the standard finish, and then we have got the color chrome finish of the Maytag colors of the Menards Maytag Matt DiBenedetto. So Matty D fans, time to get that diecast car. Here it is, the classic Exalta, the Flames machine of William Byron. Willie B. And William Byron in the Exalta car, the flames on that car, the old look DuPont throwback Exalta. That's a good looking race car from Hendrick Motorsports. You can have it as part of your collection as well. Remember back at Richmond in the fall, who was the race winner? This guy was the race winner, Martin Truex Jr. This is the race-winning diecast car from Richmond, Virginia, the playoff race. You can see the green on the splitter, or the spoiler on the back, on the splitter in the front, the spoiler, and on the window dressing. Martin Truex Jr., race winner at Richmond with that car. And here is just the classic Joe Gibbs Racing Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boats, number 19 for MTJ, Martin Truex Jr. So really cool car, very good looking race car, and that is just the standard up race car. We have the race winning version and the standard custom, or the car that they run when they run that paint scheme on a regular basis. So that is some of the 1/24th scale diecast we have. Now let's talk about 1/64th. These cars, okay? The gear wrench car of Kurt Busch, we have that available. The gear wrench machine, okay? We have got the Kelly Blue Book Chase Elliott car. Yeah, man, that's a good looking car as well. Kelly Blue Book Chase Elliott car. Who doesn't like Hooters? The wings. Get your mind out of the gutter. Wings, okay? And I love this Chase Elliott diecast car. We have got the 1/64th scale Hooter car, the Lumar car for Alex Bowman, okay? The Lumar Alex Bowman car. Man, that's a good looking car as well. And I'm going to jump over this one. We've got the body armor Ryan Blaney colors. That's a good looking car from Penske Racing. Boy, I'm telling you, I love this Castrol car. I liked it when they announced earlier that they were going to be a partner of Roush Fenway Racing with Ryan Newman. And that's just a good looking race car. The Castrol colors on the car, and just really stout. So we have that in the 1/64th scale as well. So all kinds of great diecast, new and in stock. Some of it is sold out. Much of it is still available, and you can go to www.planbsales and figure out what you need to get. We got the race winners and from Kevin Harvick and all of the new stuff. I see somebody here just said that Black Lives Matter car, you've got that. We've got the Blue Lives Matter. We got all of the social messaging, if you will, cars that are out there. And I think it's cool. We're living at a time where we can sometimes have a nice conversation. Sometimes it turns into a screaming match, but we are learning and stepping forward and chatting. And so those cars, and glad to see that. Exactly. So let's see. Nothing really else on there. Y'all a bunch of quiet people here today. There we go. Is there a chrome option on the problem with this? There's not. I don't believe there is, but I don't have specific diecast details here in front of me, so I don't really know what the case is with the specific cars available. You can send a note. Send a note on Facebook in Messenger. You can send an email. You can call. Follow along with us on all of our social channels. Our gang is really good at getting back and answering those questions, and so we would really do that. Breezy is tempted. She's Breezy, he or she, okay, tempted to raid Plan B for some diecast. Might just give in. Give in, Breezy. Give in. Give in. It's time to give it in. Give in. Come on now. Let's go. Just order a couple. Just a Just a couple. You don't need to buy the whole inventory. Just buy a couple. Get your favorite driver. Get a couple of your favorite driver. Get 3 of your favorite driver. You know, just whatever you need to do, Breezy. It will make you feel better. It will make you feel better. Release that anxiety of purchase decisions. Just release that. Get out the debit card or credit card, order it up, and we will ship it out to you and get it right straight to your door. So good times, good stuff. Speaking of good times and good stuff, the NASCAR series is headed to Kentucky. All right, listen to this schedule, okay? And I think I got this right. I'm not going to Kentucky. PRN has the race, although we have the truck race there. MRN does. Okay. We have Xfinity Racing Thursday night, Xfinity Racing Friday night, Truck Series Racing Saturday night, and the Cup, the big boys, on Sunday afternoon. How about that? How about that? How about that schedule? Kentucky this weekend. We continue to make up races along the way. So that is really, really cool. Tom writes in, and a lot of times things happen while I'm on the air. Sounds like the Glen may be canceled for this year. I haven't seen anything on it in the last 20 minutes since I've been off the air. And boy, I'll tell you what, when they announced, and Pennsylvania's under the same lockdown, and Ohio, or some other states up there, New Jersey, when they announced the 14-day quarantine, I was worried about that. And so I've heard everything from tomorrow is a schedule announcement till next week is a schedule announcement. So stay tuned, and we'll just have to see how it plays out as we go forward. So do not know what the status is of Watkins Glen yet. So really, really fun stuff. Alex, what do you think of the announcement Beats by Dre made yesterday about Bubba? I found it fascinating. I really did. I think that I'm with Bubba on this. I stand with Bubba on the causes and the conversation he is having. And I thought it was an interesting time. They were supposed to announce it later this week that the Beats by Dre were going to sponsor them. But when the President of the United States decided to get on Twitter and light up Bubba, they decided no better day than now to make the announcement. And so congratulations to Bubba Wallace. You know, partnerships, whether it's the Beats by Dre and what Bubba's doing with Black Lives Matter, or whether it's what Corey LaJoie has going on with Go Fast Racing with the Trump car. We could set all the political stuff aside. No, we can't, because we're America and everything is political. That light over there is political. The mask that I have in my pocket is political. And so consequently, we seem to want to do it. But the reality of it is that I think that the announcement of the Beats by Dre was advanced to yesterday because, well, Bubba Wallace was in all the news too. You know, by the way, when the president calls you out, that's going to get you publicity that you didn't have. And the folks with the Beats by Dre say, hey, we're getting extra publicity. Thank you, Mr. President. That's probably not why he did it, to give Beats by Dre some publicity, but that's marketing. And that was a sharp move by them. And so, yeah, whenever new partners come into the sport, whether it's with a driver or whether it's with a team or whether it's with a track or whether it's with NASCAR, it's good. Bubba's one of our partners. He's one of our guys here at Plan B Sales. I saw last week he's tweeting, hey, you want to get this car? Go to Plan B Sales. So Bubba's one of our guys. And if this helps Bubba, and it's going to help Bubba, I think that's great. So there's the deal. There we go. And we can continue on. That is for sure. And it looks like we've got about all. I don't see any more questions as far as that goes, and that's fine. We're all just kind of in the midsummer roll here. So with that, we're going to put a big old bow around it here. Kentucky this weekend. We'll see who gets the race winner. We'll see if it's Harvick or Hamlin or somebody else. Seems like it's been that way all along. And if it's Harvick, we'll see if we can get the cars ordered. And if it's Hamlin, see if it'll be offered. It's just the nature of the diecast world. Kevin Harvick, and a lot of it is Busch Light. The Busch Light color carries a lot of stature with it, with people in the collector's business. And so consequently, where the FedEx colors hasn't seemed to catch on with people yet. And so that's kind of one of the aspects of it as well. It's not maybe necessarily a Denny thing versus a Kevin thing, but people love on those Busch Light cars, and that's why they get produced. And he ran 4 for 4 different paint schemes, and that's why all of them have been offered. And so it is cool. It is great. That is for sure. So fun stuff. No doubt about it. And we are good to go. So with that, that is going to wrap up this edition of Tuesday at 2. We're so glad you joined us. Remember, for all your diecast needs, go to www.planbsales. I'm Steve Post, the Postman from Motor Racing Network. Oh, next week, we may take it on the road, so we're not sure we're going to be on Facebook or Twitch or wherever. Just look. What we don't get to you on your platform will get downloaded to you ASAP. We may just take this thing on the road next week. Not sure where we're going to go, but we may just take it on the road next week here with our Tuesday at 2. So, hey, I'm the Postman. Check it in. Thanks for joining us here for our Tuesday at 2 conversation.